Y'all ever heard of somebody being guilty by association? Well, Jay-Z and Beyonce, not only guilty by associating with Diddy, but their whole portfolio, everything they works, everything they work for so far. Cut that music off, cut that shit off. Everything they work for so far is damning them. Art emulates life. Now Jay-Z and Beyonce is allegedly going broke. This gonna be one of the saddest videos you ever seen in your life. It's gonna make you want to save your money because the way they've been spending their money and how they losing money is starting to make no sense for them to be ex-billionaires and going through what they're going through right now. Jay-Z claims Rock Nation was denied $115 million due to the grape accuser statements. So just because they associated with Diddy, they having all different types of problems. But it gets worse than that, man. They're claiming that Jay-Z and Beyonce out here scamming people. Students at Jay-Z's Rock Nation school claim debt-free scholarship is a scam. So he being accused of ripping off college kids, while his wife Beyonce is being accused of ripping off her fans due to these Cowboy Carter tickets that's selling for ridiculous prices. But like I said, art emulates life. They facing all different types of discrimination in their personal life because they was going along with discriminatory factors in the media. Now pay close attention to this, man. The controversy surrounding Jay-Z's partnership with the NFL explained. The NFL was called out for discrimination. Jay-Z hopped on the bandwagon to make it seem like there is no discrimination. He gave a blind eye to the discrimination. Beyonce hopped into country music trying to give a blind eye to the discrimination. Now they being discriminated against. And I'm going to show y'all how deep the rabbit hole goes. Y'all need to pay close attention to this. Look at this, y'all. BS combos, lingerie. These are sandwiches. They give you the whole refrigerator for $20. And y'all know Beyonce did a commercial in the laundromat where she was selling herself cheap. She also did a Levi's commercial in the pool hall where they said she was a loan shark or whatever the case is. And it gets worse. Look at this. When the shit hit the fan, they gonna have $0. They telling y'all that in the commercial. I understand the subliminals. Y'all gotta pay attention because it only gets worse. She hoochied out, working for pennies on the dollar, sweating in the diner. This is her future, man. And they put this out there. They made her do this because they know art emulates life. She done started doing country music. Now she on that old town road trying to make ends meet for them babies at home. He told her to get the fuck out of there. Ain't no more money on the books, man. He closed the door. Ain't no service coming in. He ain't trying to pay her no more. Ain't no record selling. Ain't nobody going to the concerts. Ain't no more loans. You working a regular 9 to 5 making peanuts, and he closed the door on her ass and told her to go home. Now, why would Beyonce do a commercial like this and she's supposed to be worth billions of dollars? Look at this. Her clothes so stank that she had to put her motherfucking jacket in the freezer to keep the flies off of it. That's how foul she living. They playing the hell out of her in the media. She don't know what's going on. And keep in mind that ice y'all see right there. Because not only do she gotta freeze her funky clothes with the ice, but she gotta wash her clothes with the ice too. Look at it. She want to do country music. They trying to make sure she gonna be the brokest chick in town. That's how deep this is going, man. Because her tickets ain't selling. Jay-Z scamming people. They can't get along. They associated with Diddy. Hands up and down. Now this the sick shit right here, yo. Look at this. Call me pretty little thing. Oh, we cutting that off. She gotta wash her clothes. Remember that ice she had at the diner? Look how she washed her clothes. She took a bucket of ice from work and put it in there. People looking back at her, them the only clothes she got. She getting butt naked in front of some young girls. And they already been accused of being on Epstein Island and all this madness. She in the commercial, got them young girls in the back, and she taking off her clothes, yo. They can't believe their eyes. They wish she knows she wrong for that, man. If this ain't no weirdo stuff, I don't know what it is. Now, fast forward to the end of the video. She doing bad. Look at the back of the newspaper. They lining her ass up. They been lining her up, man. Pool Shark hustles town. Not to mention that her and Jay-Z did a whole video about being Bonnie and Clyde. Hold on, y'all need to see this. Now, y'all seen the video already. But her and Jay-Z out there hustling, robbing people, scamming people to make ends meet, and did a whole song about it. Yo, we gotta take a little glimpse of this real quick. They've been setting them up for the longest, but they've been playing along with it. They don't know these producers been shaping this shit for them the whole time. They out there, they running from the law. They staking out in hotels. They can't get no loan. And you figure, why would some billionaires or some millionaires, or whatever they supposed to be, put this out there? They not understanding. Or maybe they understanding. Diddy did the Hate Me Now video. And look at his ass. Everybody can hate Diddy because he did that video. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. It's only gonna take a second, I promise. Hold on, let me type this in. No. Go back to that. Okay, I'm all over the place. Y'all gotta bear with me because this shit is crazy. Okay, let me type this in. It's only gonna take a second. Y'all just stay tuned. God damn it. Yo, y'all make sure y'all hit them like buttons on the way in. I'm over here working hard. Okay, we're gonna get this pulled up real quick. And while we doing that, y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the conversation. We ain't even get to the financial part of it. I'm just giving y'all the breakdown so y'all can understand why all of this stuff is happening. Diddy did the video with Nas, where they crucified his ass. He was on the cross. Now, Diddy called them and begged them to take him off of the cross in the video, but the original version, he was on that cross right next to Nas being crucified, and that's what's happening to him today. And all emulates life. This music video right here is a clear representation of what's happening today with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They on the run, the money looking funny. They got to stick together through the hard times because it's only going to get worse. Now we got to get back to this Beyonce video real quick before we can move on. Now, y'all see, she got the newspaper talking about a pool shark hustles town. So even though she in a town and she doing the country music thing, they feel like she robbing them. She coming there like she just broke down, poor. She putting on this charade like she really about that country life. They feel like she scamming, she prostituting herself, and she robbing them blind. Now keep that in mind. We're gonna come back to that real fast. Stay tuned. Let me go back here real quick. Now, y'all remember what it said on the back of that newspaper? This commercial is called The Pool Hall, and she the damn shark. She come up in there with her rhinestone shit on. Them people in there, they really about that country life. She just now came about that life. She up in there, she want to play their game. And you think she playing fair while she winning Grammys and all that type of stuff. They feel like Beyonce is a freaking pool shark. And she can't be trusted. This is what they paying her as in the media. And she going along with it on these commercials, promoting these jeans, but it's bigger than the damn Levi jeans. The concert And everything that's happening with her is backlash from what the public is seeing about her and her husband. They can't be trusted because of the imagery that they've been putting out there over the years. And I don't even think they was aware of what they was doing. When these directors direct these videos, the artists really don't have no say so. They just go along for the ride. Going broke for Beyonce, the Beehive is in a crisis. The Beehive is in distress, not just because Beyonce has blessed us with another groundbreaking tour. It's tax season. And as some plan to be financially responsible, Queen Bee dropped ticket prices for her much anticipated Cowboy Carter tour. Suddenly, budgets are being revised, saving accounts are under siege, and credit cards are trembling under the weight of the impulsive purchase. She trying to buy her fans back. Don't mess around and shot herself in the foot. Jay-Z got allegations out there because of his connections with Diddy. He can't even get a loan. Jay-Z's great lawsuit was dismissed in February, but he is not done seeking justice against his accuser and her attorney for alleged defamation. The Rock Nation leader filed an amended complaint late Monday, May 5th, in Mobile, Alabama. His ass had to go to Mobile. Jay-Z got off the plane in Alabama. He ain't doing no show. He down there to file some complaints. Late in the day in Mobile, Alabama, he tried to wait till everybody left. Closing hours. He came in at the last minute so he won't be standing in line with all them people trying to complain down there. Has not stopped making defamatory statements about him. If he would have did this in New York City, it would have been pandemonium. If he was in Los Angeles down there trying to file a complaint, he wouldn't been able to get in the door. He went in the middle of nowhere. Who goes to Mobile, Alabama for anything? He trying to be low key about it. He said that his accuser has not stopped making defamatory statements about him, even though she agreed to. He and his legal team are claiming her actions have cost him and his company millions of dollars in potential revenue. Now, this is the thing about it. I was doing some research last night on Docs Daily, and I seen that Jay-Z have very expensive taste. Everybody got their go-tos. Me, I like candles, I like yogurt, and that's pretty much it, man. I like running shoes, I like Brooks sneakers, and that's pretty much it. Jay-Z got a thing for watches, and looking at his purchases, it's beyond crazy. $1 million for this watch. He spent how much he spent for that? I think he spent $5 million for this watch. Another 300,000 for this watch. This piece of plastic cost him $2.5 million. And the list goes on. Another piece of plastic cost him $3 million. This right here, ain't no telling how much this cost. The point I'm trying to make is Jay-Z been spending money like water. And you figure if he got money to blow on watches like that, if you had the money it costs to buy this watch, you will be set for life. Your family will be set for life. $3 million in your bank account, would you go spend that on the watch? Now he talking about he can't get a loan for $115. Why in the hell would he need a loan for anything or a line of credit for anything? When people retire, that's when shit start getting bad. That's why you see them old people working at the grocery store. That's why you see people still working, even though they got money in the bank. Shaquille O'Neal up there at TNT. You got Charles Barkley still up there getting a check. Because when you retire, it's over. When you ain't nobody buying no new Jay-Z albums. Or whatever he's selling, ain't nobody trying to invest into it because he associated with Diddy. And on top of that, people don't respect him for being a part of the NFL. They said they made him put on the dreadlock wig just to appear blacker. He ain't get no dreadlocks until he started working with them people. They said we need somebody that's obviously black. Who better than Jay-Z Then they made the motherfucker put on the Rastaman dreadlocks on top of his blackness just to make it seem like it ain't no discriminatory actions going on over there. Now, them same people don't want nothing to do. He can't get a dollar out of them people no more with these allegations. They used him like a puppet. Same thing with Beyonce with these Levi commercials, making it seem like she's some country town hustler, getting over on country music and getting over on country people with her booty tooted out, looking for a potential date. They've been running this campaign on all of her commercials. Like I said, you got the laundrette commercial, you got the pool hall commercial, and in this commercial, it show you that they closing the door on her ass. She sold herself for cheap. It's game over. The BS combo. What y'all think the BS stand for? Before you know it, they're going to be coming out with a refrigerator commercial. It's all a game. It's all political, but they did it to themselves. Y'all need to listen at this, man, because this the part of the video that had me scratching my head. Because at the Grammys, it was a crisis over the seatings because the stars didn't want to sit next to Diddy. They did not want to be seen with him. They didn't even want to be in the same area with him. But as you all know, Jay-Z and Beyonce always been A-listers at Diddy's parties. If it was a Diddy party, Jay-Z and Beyonce was there without a doubt. Now it's looking like they ain't gonna be able to get a dollar nowhere in Hollywood. No way, no how. Y'all need to look at this, man.
Fans are raising concern. Tickets for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour went on sale Friday, but some fans are raising concerns about prices they're being charged for those tickets. Some social media users have pointed to seats in the same section going for more than 3 times the price, depending on when the tickets were purchased. The concept of dynamic pricing, in which prices are adjusted in real time in response to strong demand, that's being blamed by some fans for these changes. But take a look at this statement to CBS News from Ticketmaster. It said, quote, "Prices were set in advance of the sales by the tour. Ticketmaster does not have surge pricing or dynamic algorithms to adjust ticket prices." So what's going on here? For more on this, I'm joined by Andrew Mall. He's an associate professor of music.
Now she got people investigating what the hell is going on with these ticket prices. Why are they so high? How come some people got it for cheap and other people got to pay thousands of dollars? Ticketmaster is letting people know they don't have any control over that. That's a Beyonce issue. They're trying to chuck it up to scammers or scalpers, people buying up the tickets and then reselling them online. Well, we live in the digital era, so that's no excuse. Her team got to get a hold of this type of stuff. They need the money bad. They trying to get as much money as they possibly can. So let me show y'all what's really going on with their financial situation. Hold on. Yeah, this is the problem. This is what's going on. And y'all need to pay close attention to this part because it gets deep. Okay, put that on the screen, bro. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Beyonce and Jay-Z's eye-watering $200 million mega mansion has an at-home museum in the house. It's a museum in there. For who? It damn sure ain't for the public. The house cost $200 million. The museum got artifacts, places. I mean, it got things that you would see they buying shit from museums that cost hundreds of millions of dollars. Billion-dollar business enterprises, multi-million-dollar tours, endless #1 albums, and the most Grammys in history are all reasons why Beyonce and Jay-Z are not just one of the most powerful and influential couples on the planet, but the wealthiest. Now, mind you, in order to maintain this lifestyle, you got to keep the money coming in. It ain't cheap to live like this. It ain't them spending money like this is only going to make it to where they got to spend more money to upkeep this stuff, more maintenance, more accounting, more. They need the money to maintain this lifestyle. They don't already drop 200 million on his mansion. Not to mention, he buying watches left and right for millions of dollars a piece, pieces of plastic. They throwing money away. Now they got more kids. They got new additions to their family. And according to Kanye West, they got to pay special attention to them new additions in their family. And I don't believe that's true. I seen the sweetest video not that long ago. I want to share it with y'all. It was so sweet. And it made me mad that Kanye said what he said. Y'all need to see this real quick. Look at this, y'all. She was so happy to be on stage with her mom and her sister. She was overjoyed. She ain't never seen that many people in her life. They getting her ready for the big leagues. And Kanye West, he said some very, very disrespectful. Look how happy she is, man. One of the sweetest kids ever. Ain't nothing wrong with her or her brother. That's just so sweet. She hugged her mama on stage. Now they got mouths to feed. They gotta provide for not only Blue. Y'all see they put Blue to work. Let me show y'all something real quick. Then we're gonna get back to what we was talking about. They putting Blue to work early. They already got her in Hollywood doing more. And this is excellent. Ain't nothing wrong with this. This is fine. Jay-Z showed up to the premiere embarrassed. They still held it down as a family. But you figure they got to pull all of their resources together because it's starting to get ugly out here, y'all. Real soon and real fast. Where was I? Because I done slipped up and fell down the rabbit hole that I wasn't even trying to go down. Oh, this is what we talking about right here, right back at it. It'll therefore come as a surprise to no one that the superstar performer and the rap legend live in a home that matches their status. Last year, Queen Bee and her husband of 16 years, Sean Carter, purchased a lavish mega mansion in Malibu, specifically in an area nicknamed Billionaires Row, for a heart-stopping price of $200 million. The house was originally listed at $296 million, meaning that Beyonce and Jay-Z not only managed to secure a deal, but now live in the most expensive home ever bought in the state of California. How they shave off $96 million just to get them in the house? What about that house to where they would rather take the $200 million and leave and forget about the $96 million? Is that a deal or is that a ripoff? They just now finding out what that other 96 million was all about. The area, the energy, the landscaping, the neighborhood, the HOA fees, all of the extras you gotta have in order to keep the house functioning. They took a whole 96 million. They thinking they made a steal and they got a hell of a deal. And that's when shit start going on. Now, it's people out there that know what I'm talking about. You buy a new house, you thinking it's all good. It take a couple of months for you to see. Sometimes it take weeks for you to see that your shit messed up. They took off the 96 mil. Now they got to pay the rest one way or another. The couple spend time with their 12-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, and their 7-year-old twin, Siri and Rumi. Though, in typical Beyonce and Jay-Z style, the house and their family life have been kept largely under wraps. However, under the time of the sale, prior to the Texas Hold'em singer and the Roc Nation boss moving in and making it their home, a number of photographs were shared following off a staggeringly large mansion in its glory. So, this the creepy part. All this that you see at the top, this is the surface. You thinking, oh, Jay-Z and Beyonce moved into a ranch house. Yeah, it's a ranch on top, but it's plenty of layers underground. That front yard, that's all the cover what's underground. The top part is just to cover what's underground. They got trucks delivering in and out of there. Ain't no telling what's happening in them cellars under there. They right in front of the water. Man, this is grim. They up in Bel Air. Now this all the top floor. This all for the guests and the people that come over. This ain't the damn basement part of the house. And whatever they doing down there, I can only imagine what's going on down there under the house. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because ain't no way you gonna spend no $200 million on no ranch style. Ain't no upstairs, ain't no downstairs on the top level. It's just it's all one level. It's some creepy shit. But that's Negro here, no there. We gonna get back to that part, because that's not even the cold part about it. Y'all gotta listen at this real quick. Because okay, yeah, we gotta listen at this real quick. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Listen at this.
And we end the week with Queen Bey. Beyonce may have gone country with her Cowboy Carter era, but it seems her fans aren't exactly lining up for it. With less than 2 weeks to go before opening night in Los Angeles, thousands of seats remain unsold, over 3,200 on the first night alone. And the resale tickets are dropping to as low as $35. Even our final show in New Jersey, added due to quote unquote high demand, still has more than 5,500 tickets still available.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. How they gonna afford to live in that big ass mansion and they selling $35 tickets and can't even sell those? The seats is empty. Nobody, where they gonna get the money from, man? This house ain't gonna pay for itself. Jay-Z can't get a loan. People not trying to do business with him no more. He down in Alabama filing complaints about some chick that said that he allegedly raped her, had his lawyers go to her house, record her, and say that she didn't do it, and they still don't want to do business with him. This is bad. That money is dwindling by the day, by the second. They losing millions every day. Before you know it, what they gonna do? They owe. Beyonce already selling her ass in commercials. And that's something that she should never have to do. Got her working in the diner. They give you the whole refrigerator for $20. And them BS combos, them Beyonce singing combos. $20 a sandwich. It's hot. She hot. Ain't no money in the register. She don't know what she gonna do. This motherfucker, he told her to get out of here. Like, go home. It's in the middle of the day. All she could do is just smile and leave. Grab her funky shirt out the cooler and take her ass on somewhere, yo. Fucked up. That's what they doing with her. It's game over. Well, she got too much money to be doing stuff like this. But hey, this is a prime example of you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So if she got to, take that $35 that they selling with them tickets, then hey, $35 it is. Better yet, $5. She ain't too proud to beg. They got to be out here working for cheap. Wait a minute, run that back one more time. I can't believe that them tickets only $35. Look at this, y'all.
It seems her fans aren't exactly lining up for it. With less than 2 weeks to go before opening night in Los Angeles, thousands of seats remain unsold, over 3,200 on the first night alone. And the resale tickets are dropping to as low as $35.
Damn.
Even our final show in New Jersey, added due to quote unquote high demand, still has more than 5,500 tickets still available. So what went wrong with the tour that was supposed to be the next renaissance? Here's more from what's happening on the ground.
The sweet sound of a pre-sale code dropping into your inbox. A digital love letter from your idol. Dreams of glittering arenas, cowboy hats, and Queen Bey herself singing country ballads just for you. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently, everything. Especially if you're among the thousands who paid top dollar for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, only to watch ticket prices nosedive faster than a lasso at a rodeo.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. So it was people that paid top dollar for her tickets That should say July 11th, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. People was paying thousands of dollars. Now it's people out, they can't sell the tickets. Now they selling them for $35. They gonna feel like they got ripped the fuck off. They better get a back page, a VIP. Beyonce better make them a sandwich or do something to get a lap dance or pay their rent for the month. Oh my God, man, she losing fans by the second.
Top dollar for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter singing country ballads just for you. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently, everything. Especially if you're among the thousands who paid top dollar for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour, only to watch ticket prices nosedive faster than a lasso at a rodeo. It turns out
No, hold on. I do apologize, but I know that didn't say what I think it said. Terms and conditions. You must be ready to buck. You must be ready to see me in my Levi's jeans. They got her promoting them jeans and her ticket sales. Is she broke, struggling, or no? Y'all better be ready to buck. And y'all better be ready to see me in them Levi's, baby. She said, you must be ready to put two hands to heaven. You must love Sir Davis whiskey. Like, y'all better be drunk when y'all get here, because y'all gonna need a drink thinking about how much these damn tickets cost you. She said, you ready for the rodeo chitlin circuit? This bitch said she on the chitlin circuit, y'all. She desperate for money. She openly admitting that they got her on the chitlin circuit. She said, you're ready to bounce on that shit. No hands. Damn, they gonna be fucking in the crowd. They bouncing on it with their hands in the air like they riding the rodeo. What type of sluttage? She said, you must taste like honey. She about to lick on her fans. You got that Ducito? When they said that she was on drugs, when her bodyguard said, yes, Beyonce's on drugs, and Jay-Z, you keeps her that way. This how you know this was a scam. She sexually enticed people to buy these damn tickets. Now you must be ready to buck. Like, oh, some freak Beyonce coochie, $3,000 ticket. I'll buy it. Some country man with a whole bunch of money seeing that. Like, shit, I'm ready to buck. You must be ready to see me in my Levi jeans. You must be ready to put two hands to heaven. You love Sir Davis whiskey? I ain't even know who Sir Davis was, man. She not targeting the black audience. If she was, she would have said something about some Casamigos or something like that. Sir Davis whiskey. What the fuck is that? I don't let nothing get past me. So, is this Beyonce's with? She promoting them Levi jeans and she promoting that whiskey on the terms and conditions for her concert? Is this her liquor? No, it's called award-winning whiskey by Beyonce Carter. So her son's name is Sir. She named that boy after the liquor. Was she drinking with the baby? Oh, I know she wasn't drinking with that baby. She named her baby after the whiskey. Hold on, y'all. It's only going to take a second, I promise, but I need to do some research. I can't believe this. Sir, that nigga. Hold on. And I ain't trying to talk about nobody kids. I ain't no Kanye West. I would never. It said there are claims and speculations online about Beyonce and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter, having a disability, but there is no official confirmation or verified. And his name, she named him after the liquor. Man, I know. I ain't even going to say what I'm thinking, but I hope that's not the case. Because if it is, that's just too bad, yo. Let me find out she on some Christian rock shit. Because Christian was drinking. Matter of fact, I got to look at this real quick. Cause I know my eyes ain't deceiving me. They say that's what happened with Christian Rock's son. They said that he was drinking. I mean, she was drinking when she was pregnant. And that's why her son, but it ain't like she named the boy after, she ain't named the little boy Bacardi or nothing like that. She ain't named the little boy Hennessy or nothing like that. Look, she pregnant as hell, drinking with a baby. Yo, man, I don't know what to think about all this. But we gonna move on. Did y'all see the part where I was reading about Beyonce's son? Look, there are claims and speculations online about Beyonce's son and Sir Carter having a disability. Oh no. I hope. Hold on. Let me see something else real quick. So they saying that, hold on, what the fuck? People are wondering, Beyonce, do y'all see this? People are wondering Beyonce is drinking while breastfeeding as if that's any of their business. And this was in 2017. Beyonce's fans don't miss a thing. So when the pop star and new mom recently posted a photo on Instagram, they're quickly questioning why was she drinking while breastfeeding in the photo. The new mom, Tarumi and Sir, is sipping what appears to be a glass of wine, and people had a lot of feelings about that. But how can you drink if you breastfeed? Let's hope it's iced tea. One person wrote in the comments. People don't know if she pumped before she went out and can have a drink or two while feeding. Another said if she is nursing the babies, wine ain't good. Someone else wrote. First of all, breastfeeding is a professional decision and not necessarily possible for every new mom. Second of all, so this was after she had the, and Jay-Z had him a glass too? Man, I don't want to believe none of this. Matter of fact, I ain't trying to connect no dots or nothing like that because you don't talk about people and their kids. As far as I'm concerned, their kids perfectly fine and healthy. I ain't see nothing off about their kids. And plus, let kids be kids. You know, it's plenty of people when they grow up. You ever heard of like an ugly duckling? Not saying that about none of their kids, but people start off a way and then they turn out. A lot of people grow up to be professionals, doctors and lawyers, or whatever the case is. And people thought that something was wrong when they was kids. So, man, matter of fact, we gonna get off of that. She said, "You must love Sir Whiskey. You're ready for the rodeo chitlin circuit. You're ready to bounce on that shit, no hands. You must taste like honey. You got that Dosito." So these are the terms and conditions for her concert. I can't believe it.
Than a lasso at a rodeo. It turns out Beyonce's latest gamble, her big, bold country pivot, isn't quite galloping into arenas the way her team had hoped. With just days to go before the cowboy concert kicks off in Los Angeles, tens of thousands of seats reportedly remain glaringly vacant on Ticketmaster's seating chart. According to reports, the opening night in Los Angeles still has over 3,000 unsold spots. Even more brutal, the final 2 nights in LA are looking equally desolate, with more than 3,800 seats up for grabs per show.
Man, I hate to keep making this point, but they already told her this country shit ain't gonna work out for her. She gonna be struggling bad trying to be a country artist. You sure you want to be in them damn you want to be about that country life? This is what it boils down to. You're gonna be selling your ass for cheap. Them Levi, she's supposed to be a billionaire. Levi's is cheap. You go to Macy's, get you some Levi's, it's nothing. This is everyday wear. She better off doing the Wranglers commercial at this point. They sell Levi's in Walmart. She doing Levi's. And hey, I wear Levi's. Levi's some good ass jeans. But you figure, she freaking Beyonce. Shouldn't she be in the Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton, some high end shit? They threw her in the Levi's commercial and did her dirty in the commercials. She hustling people. She's selling assets. The first thing you see is her booty. I seen plenty of movies. They only do women of color like this. Only because there's other movies you would be lucky if you get a glimpse of any type of booty in any other type of movie or any other type of commercial. If you see it, it's just random. They not gonna zoom in on nobody's ass on no commercial, especially a non-black woman. They don't do it. You ain't never seen no Pamela Anderson commercial and they zoomed in on her breast or any of them thick A-listers. You'll be pleasantly surprised if you see that any of them women in Hollywood was even working with something. You'd be like, damn, I ain't know that. It's a few of them. Matter of fact, and I ain't trying to be no weirdo or no creep about this, but let's just be real. What's the chick name? Oh, oh my God. Okay, that's her name. I'm gonna show y'all something. And I ain't trying to be no weirdo about this, but this woman played in plenty of movies. Plenty of movies. Justin Timberlake's wife. Plenty of movies, and you would have never had a clue. You wouldn't even have known what was going on because they not about to zoom in on her on no damn movies, man. They gonna show you the top angle, and that's all you gonna see. But man, you see, if you ever watch this movie, you will be surprised. You'll be like, God damn. But they ain't gonna do her like how they did Beyonce, man. They zoomed in on her ass. First, the commercial didn't even break in yet. As soon as it started, look, like booty. She's selling, and it say, come here, you sexy thing. She's selling herself cheap in the damn country in a pool hall looking for a potential trick. Like, well, hell, I'll take it. There's some old Holly Berry, Billy Bob Thornton shit. But if you need the money, you got to take the money, man. However they giving it, they had her blowing on a little skinny pool stick. They made her put her mouth on it while she looked that man in his eyes. And she's supposed to be married. She's like, you like this, daddy? Like, ooh. She put her mouth on it. And then bent over on the nigga. What the hell? She poked the shit with her booty. Man, trash ain't even up. She better than this, man. She way better than this. And while she going through all that to make ends meet, Jay-Z struggling to get along. Oh my God. They deny his ass. Like, yo, I need 115 mil. You know, it's a line of credit. I promise when things start picking back up, we're going to pay you back. Beyonce doing the Levi commercials. I know you've seen the commercials, man. And you know, we got a concert coming up, baby. Yeah, she's going to get on stage. We're going to make that money right back. So I'm sorry, Jay-Z. We're just not going to be able to do it. You know, the times has changed. I heard you're involved with P. Diddy. That's your friend. You're okay. There's allegations about you as well. My lawyer, we went down there. We talked to her. We told her to shut her face. She already denied it. She said she was lying. Like, well, it's still in the news, and it's bad for business. We're going to go our own way. We wish you the best of luck, and please, so send our love to your wife. Like, man, I'm about to go down to Mobile, Alabama, man. I might have to, tell her to shut her face, man. I told her to stop saying it. He don't know what to do. He go home to that big ass house, don't know how he gonna pay the bills. He probably snapped on Blue Ivy. Like, Daddy, can I have this? Or can I have that? And can I, like, shut the fuck up? He probably snapped on Blue. Oh, Jay. Look at this motherfucking house show. Now what they gonna do? Tickets ain't selling, loans ain't loaning, raps ain't rapping. Dogged out Pumas in your manager jerking. Who gonna cut the grass? Memphis Bleak gonna have to be the handyman or some shit. Tell Beanie Siegel to come out there and cut that grass. Like I do the whole yard, $500. Me, a couple of Philly bulls come out there and do his damn landscaping. Freeway doing the hedges and shit. They gonna have to give it all back. Or they gonna have to be frugal as hell. Y'all seen what happened to Beyonce's mother's house? They just left it there abandoned. I ain't even gonna pull all that stuff up. Okay, let me shut up. We gotta get back to this news, man. Okay, y'all ready? Look at this.
Has over 3,000 unsold spots. Even more brutal, the final 2 nights in LA are looking equally desolate, with more than 3,800 seats up for grabs per show. And it's not like the East Coast is riding to the rescue. MetLife Stadium, Beyonce's supposed victory lap in New Jersey, has more than 5,500 tickets still sitting unsold.
Damn! Her final lap got over 500,000 tickets. That's the last show that she's supposed to do. And it's going to be a half-empty arena. And they only selling them for $35 a ticket. I know she is losing her shit right now. Like, what the hell is going on? That's because her core fans don't really want to hear that cowboy shit. They got to get their hair done, their feet done, their nails done, call off work, find a babysitter just to hear her sing Texas Hold'em. Like, baby, it goes down, 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 down. Somebody gonna fall asleep. Like, I love you, Beyonce, but we'll be back when you come out with some heat, baby. The country people is not about to it's not about to be a big to-do to go see Beyonce. Them Paula Deen fans not about to get dressed up. Rhinestone, them Cowboys not about to be showing up in droves. She was hoping that it was going to be a whole bunch of pickup trucks pulling up to her concert. Like, let's get ready to roll, baby. Like, yeehaw. Like them kids from Jersey Shore was going to slick their hair back and put a cowboy hat on and go down to the Beyonce concert. Like they going to be standing outside the concert, smoking cigarettes, chewing tobacco, telling me, I loves me some Beyonce, baby. That's my girl right there. Watched her grow up on Star Search. Now look at her. Big time, baby. They not showing up. Like them people with them MAGA hats gonna be sitting in the crowd crying with their hands in the air talking about it goes down, 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 down. She tried to ditch her black fan. First, she tried to diss her heterosexual fans. Like, you can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. It was people embarrassed to listen to Beyonce. Like, damn, auntie, I ain't know you got down like that. In the car dancing with all their kids. Next thing they look in the rearview mirror, they son back there voguing. Like, uh-oh. Like, don't play that shit no more. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. Your daughter put every pack of Kool-Aid in her hair. Now she looking like the damn the rainbow pony. She sold out her head. She sold out her fans. Every album now, whenever she gets some new fans, she sell them out for some other fans. Now people confused as hell. Them country boys ain't trying to show up with her other fans. It's going to be a Brokeback Mountain concert. What? She trying to be Lil Nas X. Yo, when you think about it, if she did the LBGT album, then turned around and did the country album, she is Swagger Jack and Lil Nas X. And he into the devil and she into the devil. What is going on? I do apologize. We got to listen at this, y'all.
Meanwhile, down in Atlanta, nearly half the floor seats, the very ones fans sold their dignity to afford, are still available. And over 5,000...
Wait. Hold on. In Atlanta, ain't nobody pay for them front row seats. Like, oh, Beyonce, we got your back way back in the back of the arena. It's going to be a big ass gap between her, ain't nobody paying for them floor seats. Like, y'all come on down. She gonna have to ask them to come on down so she could bless them. TD Jake's gonna have to come out there. Y'all come on down here. I know y'all ain't got the money for the tickets, but we are going to do y'all a favor for being here. The Lord loves you for showing up. Y'all come on down here. All right, y'all come up here. I'm gonna say a prayer for everybody. Everybody hold hands. They're gonna pray for her ticket sales.
Still available.
She gonna be mad as hell. She gonna cut that country shit off me. You can't break my soul. She gonna be pointing at her fans like it's their fault. Like, you can't break my soul. She gonna be hurt.
But wait,
Hold
the
on, run that
ticketing
back.
yeehaw sold. And over 5,800 fans sold their dial down in Atlanta, nearly half the floor seats, the very ones fans sold their dignity to afford, are still available.
Damn.
And over 5,800 tickets remain unsold.
Hold
Yeehaw,
on. I do
still
apologize.
available.
Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. So the blue are the tickets that's available. And the ones behind the stage is unavailable. Ain't nobody gonna be there. She ain't got no VIP. Oh my God. This is awful.
And over 5,800 tickets remain unsold. Yeehaw! But wait, the ticketing platform insists everything is just fine. They told in an interview that 94% of tickets are sold and even threw in a couple of new Vegas dates to spice things up. This is after the site crashed when the tickets went live for sale in February.
Damn.
But these numbers feel shaky, especially when fans on social media are posting receipts literally. One disgruntled fan account summed up the rage felt across the beehive.
Wait. She said Ticketmaster and these fees belong in the pits of hell for real. I'm trying to sell my 5/15 Beyonce tickets. I'm not looking for a profit, just what I paid back. They already charge crazy fees on buying the ticket and they doubling down on selling it. Just greedy as hell. This is bad business. And this was last month. Bad business.
The account stated that next time Beyonce sends a pre sale code for a tour, it will be ignored. Another fan recorded a video showing
They put a monkey on the damn said next time. Hold on, wait. Go back. Cause why I got that monkey down there? That monkey looking like you can't break my soul. Next time Beyonce sends me a pre-sale code for a tour, I'm ignoring it. The way floor seats are way cheaper than the seats I bought, and Ticketmaster won't let me exchange. Oh, that is fun. She with the Beyonce hub. She paid top dollar. What it do, beautiful? She paid top dollar for her tickets in the back, and the floor seats going for 35. They gonna be back there mad as hell. It's gonna be people on the floor staring dead at Beyonce. They gonna have to use motherfucking binoculars to see what's going on down there, and they paid thousands of dollars.
the
Oh my
account
God.
stated that next time Beyonce sends a pre sale code for a tour, it will be ignored. Another fan recorded a video showing just how many seats remain unsold.
Damn.
Resale tickets have plummeted to a reported measly $35.
Damn.
That's barely enough for a Beyonce branded tote bag. These prices are lower than the collective morale of the fans who shelled out hundreds for the privilege of being fleeced early. Even those who managed to secure tickets to her European shows aren't safe. Beyonce's 6-night run in London is also wide open, largely unsold, and deeply disappointing.
They're not even trying to go in London. That's where they get the most love. Like Cheerio, Beyonce concert, no problem. Elton John pay for everything. Like, I'm paying for all of the Beyonce tickets. All you have to do is show up. I already paid for them. Are you right? You're going? Okay, we're all going. I pay for everyone's ticket. No biggie. Go have a bloody good time. Let's go. They don't listen to country music in London neither. They're gonna be asleep. Like, wake me up in the morning. Like, I think this isn't Beyonce. It's not the one I remember. No, I don't know this song. When is she going to do some hip hop? I want some uppity. They don't even know. They don't even do country music in London like that. She fucked up. I'm not going. I can't. I have to work in the morning. I have to go. I can't do. I can't do it. But you don't have a bloody job. I know. It's Friday. It's my day off. I don't have shit to do. I might as well get high. Like, come on, let's go to the Beyonce. I pass. I can't. Like, I won't. I won't. She gonna ruin friendships. Like, ever since you started dating Brad, you never want to go anywhere with me. Like, you're talking about a fucking Beyonce concert. Nobody's going to that shit. It's over, man. And while she going through hell, trying to figure out how she gonna sell them tickets, Jay-Z trying to figure out how the fuck he gonna get a loan. Like, if you can give me $1,500, $115 million, I'll do anything, man. Jay-Z show up to the meeting with extra lip gloss on his lips. Like, I know what you want, Daddy. Like, I'm sorry, but no. He getting denied. If you a billionaire, why in the hell you need a line of credit for any damn thing? He didn't need a line of credit when he was buying all them damn watches. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Somebody said 249 people and only got 10 likes. That's what you call hate, Miss Cleo Couture. But you know what? You got love for me. I got love for you. That's all that matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They could hate me now, but I can't stop now. I'm going to keep on dropping hits. Every time you get on YouTube, I'm going to be on live. Don't worry about them haters. As long as we got each other, Cleo, that's all that really matter. Y'all got to see this, man, because it only get worse. Oh, let me run this back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Y'all listening? Y'all good? All right, here we go. Listen at this.
To her European shows aren't safe. Beyonce's 6-night run in London is also wide open, largely unsold, and deeply disappointing. So, is there any place Beyonce has been able to fill seats? Well, Queen Bey fans in Paris have not left any seat empty. And this isn't just one show, but reportedly all her 3 shows are booked fully. So, is there still hope? This crisis has hit Beyonce after her Renaissance World Tour in 2023.
They said that it sold out in Paris. And y'all know why, right? Y'all got to know why. Look. Dun 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 dun. Ball so hard, motherfucker won't find me. Motherfucker can't find. They're gonna go crazy. That's the only song they want to hear. Like, those niggas are coming to Paris. Like, I'll go. It's gonna be a bunch of black people with them hoods in Paris. Like, we're here to see Beyonce. We'll represent. Where's Jay-Z? You know, niggas in Paris will show up for Beyonce. $35 ticket, y'all. They gonna be battle rap while she doing her concert. They gonna be battle rapping in the front row. Like, it goes down, 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 down. Yo, I take the machete. You ain't ratty. Shorty horror, bring the horror. All you gonna hear smack. Don DeMarco. They're going to use her concert for their own little personal battle rap. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. Wait.
Over 2.7 million tickets were sold then, with many failing to secure seats for the coveted concerts. After all, who wouldn't want to experience the concert of an artist who had won Album of the Year at the Grammys? So, what have we learned? That even Queen Bey isn't immune to a stadium standoff.
Man, she pearly white. She look angelic. Don't she look holy? Shit, I bet if she do a concert in India, that shit gonna be sold the fuck out. Like, the great Kylie of the Beyonce. They put her on a picture with like 8 arms. That shit gonna sell the fuck out. Like, the great Beyonce. They'd treat her like a deity if she did a concert in Bangladesh. Hell, if she go to Jamaica looking like that, and put on some hoochie shorts, shit, Vibes Cartel might bleach his skin again. Like, big up Beyonce. Nah. It'd be a it'd be a bunch of Jamaicans out there with umbrellas. Bleach the fuck out. Hold on.
Album of the Year at the Grammys. So, what have we learned? That even Queen Bey isn't immune to a stadium standoff. Sure, Beyonce might still rake in over $325 million, but for the heartbroken
Did they say $325 million?
Beehive, this tour is less Texas Hold'em and more Texas Folded.
Why they got this Indian lady talking shit? If Beyonce seen her in the streets, like, either way, I'm sorry, she gonna pull out her script. Like, I just they told me to say. Like, I promise, I don't know what I do my job. Like 25 cents what they pay me. I do it, I do. Like, bitch, you cannot break my soul.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India. Presence, occupation of a territory by another country.
Trump's America.
Yes,
You can't break my soul. 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 She'll go platinum in Bollywood. Yo, I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. And this all allegations. I don't know if they're going broke, but it look like they're going broke, especially if they scamming people out of money. Concert tickets ain't selling. They can't get no loans. They fucked up. You can't break my soul. She need to do a Bollywood album next. Now that's where she'll get her money at. You can't break my soul. I'll buy that shit. Yo, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I got so much love for y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all on my next video.